Welcome back. The iconic Moshoeshoe Walk is back and will be happening from the 9th to the 11th of March. The walk of approximately 116 kilometers follows in the footsteps of King Moshoeshoe as he pursued refuge for the Basotho nation in the early 19th century. This is going to be the rehearsal for the big 200 years bicentenary next year. And to share more on the annual event that occurs in Lesotho, we're now joined by the founder, Thabo Maretlane. Thabo Maretlane, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning, Dad. How are you doing?
Good. Good to see you. Good to see you this morning.
Man, I'm happy to see you.
Right.
With your promises that you are coming.
But you know what? Since next year is the most significant, marking 200 years, I'll definitely be part of that.
No, you need
and
I
spoke to you last year and about how the walk benefits the people. To talk to us about this year's walk.
Yeah, this year's walk, I think the whole idea for us this is to give people more power for next year. Yeah. Because next year we are doing 200 years, so we want everybody to prepare for next year, because then even the newcomers, they say they are coming, they just want to test that they can make it. So but I think the most important part is it's all about the legacy of King Moshoeshoe I. And that's the most important part. And remember, in 1824, that's when he moved from actual Botabote Menkhwaning all the way to Thabo Maretlane. As they took 9 days, we normally take 3 days for us to walk from Menkhwaning to Thabo Maretlane. So I think the most important part is that this year, guys, come and everybody come. So that at least next year, when you bring more people, you know exactly what is happening. Because, it looks like it's 116 kilometers. It's a long journey. But remember, they took 9 days with kids, kettles, and everything. But with us, it's easy, man. Come and relax and take your time. Because then most of the people, if you are not prepared psychologically, I don't care. You are running a comrade marathon or what, how strong you are. You have done Kilimanjaro. But the second day, 54 Ks.
I mean, if you run 42 kilometers, I mean, what's wrong with walking 116 kilometers?
Let me tell you one thing. Walking is a different story total. I've seen one guy came and said to me, no, I've done comrades so many times. And I said, okay. The second day, 54, 4 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night. You can imagine. So then,
Yes. I understand that each and every year you help a particular village, in which you walk through. So how do you select the villages or communities to assist? I mean, I'm told that you sometimes build schools or help with other necessities.
And churches.
And churches as well,
Yes. No, I think what is happening before the event, we go around to the village that you pass through, so to check where we can help. This year, the whole intention is to say, okay, fine. Let's do the walk. Then after the walk, because of 200 years, then we start to build a hype by helping school kids, by donating wheelchairs, whatever that we think it's very important. And there's the Queen has got his own charity that we normally help. So this year we want to do it bigger than other years. So nothing specific that we are going to do this year, this event next week. Then after that, to build up the hype for next year, then we'll start to help. Then everything. Then that after that, then we'll know exactly. Then when we say 200 years, then we tell that the things that we have done this year is this and this and this. That's our intention. Because then, because of the rains in Lesotho, and it's a problem. The roads are bad, the rivers wash the bridges away. So then we are trying to fix those roads to say that at least we invest more on the roads, that at least people around those villages, they can start to move around, because then it's very bad. I think it's about 3 bridges that are gone because of rains. So that's what we want to concentrate on.
You commemorated 15 years last year of this walk, right?
Yes.
So just looking back, how has this walk helped the people of Lesotho?
Yeah, we are coming a long way. Lots of people, lots of school kids were suffering, but since we have started Moshoeshoe, some of them we have taken them to school. Some of them we made sure that, okay, even their villages where we have done some developments like food bridges, so that at least they can access because when it rains, they can't cross the rivers, because then the water is overflowing. And so there are lots of things that we have done. We built the churches, we built the schools, as you said. And our intention, it's one day when you go to that route, you find lodges, you find hotels that are built by the village from the people from the villages, and homestay. That's the most important part. That's what we are advocating for, so that at least those people from those villages, they benefit more than any other person. Because then, as we walk, we say to the people, okay, make sure that you don't take anything, food, so that at least you can buy motor or you can imagine mangangajan. You don't know mangangajan. It's a dried peaches. So then, yes. Okay. So there are some of the things that people from those villages, they benefit. And after Moshoeshoe Walk, at least we have changed some of people's lives around that area.
And you planted a tree before the walk starts, right?
Yes. Like last year, we planted trees at Menkhwane and at Dipetu. That's where they left the collarbone of grandfather of King Moshoeshoe.
So who's eligible to attend or to partake in this walk? And how do we train for this walk?
Yes, from 18 upwards. We don't want kids.
Okay.
Yeah, we want at least 18 upwards. The age, there was one lady, I think she was 70, 75. I can't remember exactly. Last year, who from Afike. Okay. So it means as long as you feel you're strong, then you can go. Then, and again...
Please share the details of how you can partake in this walk.
Yeah, okay. If you want to partake on this walk, then you can go get your tickets at Compi Ticket.
Okay.
They're there. And apart from that, we are leaving on Wednesday. On the 8th, we leave Maseru. Then on the 9th, we start to walk 7 o'clock in the morning, first day. The following day, we start 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 54 Ks. The last day is 31 Ks. So the most important part that is everybody have to make sure that they have raincoats, yes, warm jackets, and they have to make sure that they are well fit. The most important part is this: you need to do small walks to prefer because then what keeps you walking is the ankles and the knees. Yes. That's what keeps you walking, because if they are not strong, then you can't do anything. And the other important issue...
We're out of time, unfortunately. Okay. And I hope to see you next year then in the 200-year celebration.
Come,
Great chatting to you, sir.
All right, my man.
Thank you. Well,
much.
King Moshoeshoe Walk is an annual event that started in 2007. We just spoke to the founder, Thabo Maretlane.